Hey everybody, I am going to show you guys a quick little tip. So the other day when I was doing my live stream, I had layered some fun foam behind one of my die cuts, and somebody had mentioned that they never thought of that. They were layering, 4, 5, 6 pieces of paper together. So I thought I would just do a short little video and show you guys what I'm talking about if you are not familiar with what I'm talking about. So if you are a card maker, most likely you have done this, is layered a few sentiments or die cuts on top of each other. And I really like the Connect glue. I just got this and I'm really loving it. So you would layer, I'm just going to do this quickly. You would obviously do this, you would take your time. But it is time consuming because I did cut this out 4 times in my die cut machine. And then you have to line it up and layer them on top of each other. Just like this, which it doesn't happen for me. I am horrible at lining things up. So the good thing about the Connect glue is that you have a little bit of play time. Okay, and then you would layer another one on top of there. And then finally, your top piece, whatever one, whatever top piece you want. So I don't know how I discovered it. I don't know. I just did, I guess, I don't know. But what I do, instead of doing all of this, which isn't wrong, I just think that there's an easier, faster, more efficient way to do things. So I take my die cut, which I'm going to show you. I have some examples here. So I have my die cut, okay, and you can just do the fun foam, which looks like this. I'll have a link in the description box. I got mine on Amazon. You can find it at Hobby Lobby, Michael's, Walmart, probably the dollar store. So you can just do that. If you have a thicker piece of cardstock that you need to layer on top. But what I did was I layered the fun foam. Let me show you guys. So you have the fun foam, the adhesive, which is from scrapbook.com. You could use a different type of adhesive, but I think this one is really good because you get full coverage. It does require, a little bit of work to get it out of the die because the adhesive obviously wants to stick together. And then you will take a piece of paper like this and put it through the die cut machine just like that, and it cuts out perfectly fine just like this, and you get this. Okay, you can ink it, you can spray it before you run it through your die cut machine. This is pretty thin paper. I wouldn't really recommend putting foam and then say Nina 110 on top of it with the adhesive and everything. You might want to do that separate, but it is pretty simple. So you have, I'm going to show you this one here. This one is a little bit more intricate, as you could see. So it just takes a little bit of time to get it out, but I think it's less hassle to do this than it is to layer 5, 6 layers of paper on top of each other. It's just my opinion, and I find this faster. Okay. Like I said, the adhesive wants to stick together, like where the foam is. So it kind of pulls it apart, but you can kind of rub your finger on there and get all those little pieces off. So just like this. Just kind of have to bend it back and forth. Oh, that might not have cut out very well there. So you could see it's pretty good. There is a little bit of fuzzies from the adhesive pulling the foam, but like I said, if it's too much for you, you can always take the foam and then cut out the foam first and then cut out one piece of cardstock and layer on top. I think that is a lot easier than doing 5-6 layers of papers and then having to layer them on top of each other. Just my opinion. So I thought I would share this with you guys, and I'm going to give you guys a couple more examples. This I pulled apart. Like it's a little bit spread out, so it's not going to line up as easy as I would have hoped, but I think you guys get the idea. So there's that. So there's those. And a really nice tool to have is this tool-in-one, and I will have that linked in the description box as well. It is really good to get all of these little pieces out, the centers. Just pop those out. Little pokey tool. So, and also when there's pieces of paper or something in the die, it's really helpful to get those out as well. There isn't any in this one, but all right, so I'm going to show you guys some examples. Move these out of the way. Okay, so here I cut out the mom, and it's just 3 letters, and then I popped it up on foam, as you could see there. All right, so if it's super tiny and intricate like this, I would definitely recommend cutting out the foam and the paper separate and then just layering them on top of each other. So there's that one. And then another one that I did quite a while ago is this one here. This is a Spellbinders die, and I cut out the flower and then just layered the intricate part on some foam. So that's that one. Hopefully you guys can see that. And all of these supplies I will have listed down below so you guys can check them out if you're interested. Here's another one that I did quite a while ago for Spellbinders. So I used this heart die, which I absolutely love. So pretty. And you can see the foam there. So there's that one. And I even, oh, there's the mom die for this one. I even tried some washi tape on the foam with this die. This is a very intricate die, and it worked perfectly fine because the washi tape is super thin. I probably would recommend maybe a spray adhesive or something because a washi tape isn't that tacky. So it's not going to stay as well on the foam, but this washi tape is this one here. So it's from Altenew. It's super pretty. Whoops. It's like a galaxy. And I thought that was a really cool tip because if you have a lot of washi tapes laying around, especially the wider ones that companies are making now, you can layer them on your the foam and cut out some sentiments, or in this case a background die, And the pieces come out really easy in this one because there's no really tacky glue holding it. But I think a spray adhesive would work just fine. So there's that one. And then of course you can do the more solid die cuts. So this is a stamped image that I did yesterday, and then you just put it on there like that, and it gives dimension, just like that. So that one's that one. And then I did this one a while ago. If you guys haven't seen this card video, I will have it linked in the upper right hand corner. I absolutely love this, and I popped up the thanks die on the foam as well. This is from Concord and 9th. Just gives it a little bit of dimension and interest. And just wanted to show you guys a couple more sentiments that you might want to do that with instead of having to layer, you know, 4 or 5 pieces of paper. This one's a really good one too. I did a simple card for that one here. It says good vibes only with the washi tape. This washi tape, I don't think I have it on my desk. I thought I did. But this is a Altenew washi tape as well. All right, so another thing that I've seen people do that it will be so much easier is they cut little strips of the foam dots or the fun foam and then layer them behind, which again is not wrong, but I just think there is definitely an easier way. And then when you cut out the foam on the paper, or like I said, you can do the foam and paper separate. It just is more sturdy. And this one cut out really, really well with the foam and the paper together, but this one and then the Hello Friend didn't quite do that great. So like I said, instead of layering these little pieces behind, you know, larger parts of this die, you can just cut out the foam and layer it on top. So I thought it was interesting when the lady said that she didn't know that the wafer thin dies cut out foam. And I think maybe depending on your die cut machine, you know, I have the Platinum 6 from Spellbinders and it works perfectly fine. My plates are, you know, really well loved and it still works really well. So I just wanted to show you guys that. I hope I covered all of my little tips that I wanted to share. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. I really, truly appreciate it. And also you can leave me a comment down below letting me know if you have done this or if it's new to you. I would really like to know. Share this video on social media. It helps me out. And then you can also let everybody know about this cool little technique. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.